We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Oleksandr Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And the man he'll be facing? It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. 80 kilos bang on, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
This is not just hype.
Usyk! He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. And the big cat goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
A shot from the gods, took him out.
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
But we don't care. Go out there.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting.
You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag. Now you
Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about
go round, that is. Come on, you're letting him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round.
smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your...
Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you...
Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Mind's on the job. Get back out there and win the...
Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round. Now it's a tougher...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. How about that time counter shot? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
His stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The jab slightly off target. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those counter punches have to hurt. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Go out in the...
Breathe. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind...
This round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic.
Breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to get back out there.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you.
Jab back. Just boxing. Be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him...
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just boxing.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Out there and switch
Back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won it hands down.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The jab slight. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. How about that time counter shot? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Incredible work rate. Tried to score with the uppercut. The perfect counter lands. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now.
Take a knee, take a knee, take the count, take the count.
Pensacola's finest is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you all right?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're
Giving anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
I need you to switch back on. get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there, let's reset. Forget about that round.
Back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get
In this next round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
right. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab.
Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back to
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
This round, you had everything
on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around. I need you to switch back on.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And that right jab just misses. And down goes Jones Jr. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your glove.
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. That was the moment.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That counter punch caught him clean. No, Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down and they weren't getting up.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered, he's got...
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the hook.
First minute, this next round, that you get on top of him, keep him busy with the jab, work and
Get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute,
Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that breath in.
behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight.
First minute, this next round, that you get on top of him.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
That confidence is going to be...
At this fight. Come on, you've got this. Don't let him off the hook. Don't let him get back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Swinging him into that jab. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Jab does not score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The straight right just misses.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Good counter punching. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
And then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into it.
It's so important now in this first minute, this next round, that you get on top of him.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
into the fight, don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into the...
Time you see him take a big deep breath, bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs.
Top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let you
fight. It's so important now in this first minute, this next...
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't let him get back into the...
Shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you've got this. Don't let him off the hook.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluster it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy. because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Misses with the straight left. Misses with the jab. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him.
They're looking really close at this cut. Will the fight continue?
Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a get.
A lot of effort being exerted here. And finally, Jones goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.